If you're thinking about building a remote cabin or building remote at all, setting up a good base camp that you can operate out of is just so crucial and key to your comfort and to the progress of your project. I'm gonna take you through our setup here at base camp. Maybe you can get some tips that you can use. Now this location we're at right here, we're in the UP of Michigan. That's the Upper Peninsula for those of you that don't know what that means. We're remote. I mean, this is wilderness. This is off-grid, as off-grid as you can get. We're about 6 miles off of a maintained road down some trails. So you can drive here. There's no cell service. You can't come in the winter unless you're on a snow machine. So you need to have everything with you. You need to be prepared to be living remotely. And having a base camp set up while you build is just, it's so nice. My husband Dave and I and our kids, we have built up several properties, homesteads in Alaska, and now we're doing it here in Michigan. And we've lived in everything from dome tents to a free 12-foot camper that I got from a neighbor and refurbished enough for 4 of us to be in there while we built our garage. Which then, once we built our garage, we moved into that for 2 years while we built our log cabin. So you can see the progression of if you're going to be building out of pocket, if you're building bootstrap style, and if you're doing it yourself, you don't usually have a lot of cash for the weeks in a hotel room or a brand new motorhome. When it comes to setting up a base camp, you can do it relatively cheaply and really be comfortable. Over the years, we've learned so much about how to do this, so I think we have it dialed in. Let's take a tour of our base camp here. Now, I'm building a cabin about a half a mile from here on our property along the river, and you can't get there only by ATV, so every day I go to work, I go to the build site, and at night I come back here to base camp. And usually I start and end my day with a fire, and it's just so nice to have things already set up, to go to bed, to eat, to shower. And all right, I'm just going to give you an overview here of this is where we spend most of our time, which is the fire pit. And we have found that rocking chairs are really nice because they don't dig into the ground. There's Maisie Daisy, the wolf. The wolf is here. Hi, wolf. So we got these chairs at Family Farm and Home. Get your stick. Hey, that's actually my skewer stick. She's like, cook me a sausage, Ma. Right now the shower is right here at the fire pit, and I will show you our new location. But this is so wonderful. If you've seen my video about the Joolca on-demand hot water system in the shower, it's just a complete game changer here to work all day and get cleaned up and then come and sit by the fire. It's just been amazing. I absolutely love it. And I hang my towel out to dry. Nice stack of firewood, and I do have a tarp that covers it. I pretty much cook mainly over the fire, so I have a couple of different kind of grills. This is my favorite, the MMM USA grill, and just goes right into these steel posts here. And then I've got another little tiny Coleman backpacker grill right there that I use sometimes. Over here, we definitely love our battery operated radio. Kind of helps you feel like you're connected to the world still, gets you to hear the weather, and it's just nice to get some music. A table by the cooking area is really nice. Oh, woof, you are killing me. I do love these little butane stoves that you can just quickly heat up some water. Just super, super handy. Hi, wolf. I also love my torches. It really lights this place up at night, and it just, I'm alone here a lot, and I just love the extra light around the campfire. It's just wonderful. Coming over here to our tents. Any kind of canvas tent I'm a big fan of. I mean, if you have a camper, you can live out of a camper, that's a great option. But tents are also really portable and easy to put up. These are bell tents by White Duck Outdoors, and I can't recommend them enough. I'll put a link below if you want to check it out. This is a 13-foot regatta bell tent from White Duck Outdoors, and I can put this up by myself in about 15 minutes. It's all canvas. This thing has been up all summer, and I just love these tents. Let me show you inside this bigger tent. It's really spacious. Got the wood stove there, but I don't have it hooked up yet. Have been using the little portable buddy heater for mornings, take the chill off. It's been really nice. Warming up my pants. I got my coffee going over there, but this sure helps get out of bed in the morning. dog bed for Maisie, plenty of room for Dave and I, and just all the essentials. Just, it's really nice to be completely set up, but just a lovely, lovely tent. There's our battery powered lights going up the pole too, so just really great tent. We have a second one over here. This one is a 10-foot bell tent from White Duck Outdoors. Again, been up all summer, and you know, you can have guests come over when the kids are here. They can stay in here. So let me show you what it looks like inside. So we have these set up with small portable cots and the inflatables and the closed cell phone pads. Also have a little string of lights that gets hooked up to a little battery that I can charge by solar. So it's just super cozy. I put the carpet in here, and these do have capability for a wood stove. We use a wood stove in here. It's just a really great tent, and really durable and easy to put up. So there's, looking back this way, I'm going to show you what I have over here. This is what I call the cafe. I keep my water here, and we'll wash our hands. You can sit down and eat if you'd like, just take a break. Of course, the hammock, gotta have a hammock to chill out. Honestly, I don't use it a lot. I work all the time, but I've enjoyed it a couple times. Keep my pants hung over here. It's nice to have a thermometer. Looking back this way, that's where I got the truck parked. This has been really important. Of course, my ATV, but I use this canvas tarp. Keeps all my tools and food and essentials dry. So I've got some ice. I like to have some ice in a cooler. My Blue Eddy. This is a 2,000 watt battery bank that can be charged by solar. And this is my cooler. It's keeping this cooler cold, so I can keep things cold without using ice. So it's just so essential. I just love it to death. And then of course, just more stuff. I do have a Coleman stove, but I honestly don't use it very much. I'm a fan of these just Rubbermaid totes for my food. You know, you can just clip them and keep stuff dry and the rodents won't get into it. If you look on the other side, got my chainsaw gas for the ATV, miscellaneous tools and things, extra water jug. So it's just nice that it you know, I can keep it dry when it rains. And looking back this way, my ATV and trailer. And then if we go out this way towards the front of the property, we have a well. We put in a well this spring, and we get water as needed. So having water here is just really, really great. Now if we walk this way, we will hit the outhouse. So far away from camp, we have an outhouse, which is pretty great. And then down this trail, we have another campsite for guests as well. Looking back this way, I'll show you the new location for the shower. So we wanted to move the shower away from the fire pit for obvious reasons. This is going to be the new location for the shower. So we'll hook up the Joolca on-demand hot water heater shower over here, and this will be the shower location. Honestly though, I am so going to miss the shower by the fire. I'm here alone a lot, and just being able to take a shower right there by the fire and get dry, it's just awesome. So this property is a big piece, and luckily there were trails already in. A lot of them had to be cleaned out and opened up, but we're very thankful there was trails already. There's nothing else here. And yeah, it's just gorgeous. Fall is coming on. And we are back to base camp. This is definitely probably the nicest setup we've ever had for building. You know, a lot of building remote is a struggle. It's just, it's a struggle. There's a lot of challenges to doing things remote. So being able to come back at the end of the day to set up base camp, where you don't really have to fuss with like you know, where you're gonna sleep and where you're gonna have a fire. It's just wonderful. So if you're thinking about building off-grid, something remote, think about first a base camp. Although we do plan to build a homestead here, you know, my cabin by the river is pretty much just a recreational cabin, a little getaway on the river. Dave, my husband, is building a guest cabin. So we will transition from a guest cabin, and then while we're in the guest cabin, we will build a bigger cabin. So a lot of times, like, you start out in a tent, and then you move to like the guest cabin or the shed that you just built, and then you're building a bigger place while you're living in the thing you just built, which, you know, it ends up working out. You need all those buildings anyway, especially like a shed or, you know, guest cabin is pretty nice. It's not necessary, but it is a really nice way to start out. Plus you're honing your skills. If you're new at this, when you build something smaller, you kind of get used to the building process and acquire skills along the way for something a little bigger. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. I'll see you soon. By the way, my cabin is done. You're gonna see that start to finish video really soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. This girl in the woods. She gone. Oh, and don't forget to get outside and get happy.